All right, welcome back. This year, The Hurt Locker and Avatar were both nominated 9 times. The Hurt Locker took home 6 Academy Awards, while Avatar only took home 3. The Hurt Locker is now officially the lowest grossing film ever to win Best Picture. How is this possible, ladies?
Well, it's funny because Avatar was one of the highest grossing, and you have Hurt Locker the lowest grossing. And yeah, Avatar had good cinematography, but the plot was pretty obvious, very cliched.
Okay.
I was actually really surprised. Like, I was rooting for Avatar because I saw it, and I definitely was really just amazed by how much they incorporated technology with, all these. Oh, it was amazing. But I watched it in 3D, and I know so many people that watch it like 2, 3, 4 times,
Same.
watching in different theaters, and that's how great it was. I mean, but I truthfully didn't hear a lot about the Hurt Locker.
The Hurt Locker.
And it was
I'm sorry, but
it was released in only limited theaters, whereas Avatar has been hyped up forever and was released nationwide.
Mm-hmm. Like, the thing with Avatar is it was so popular, so of course everyone went and saw it, and everyone talked about it. And because it was 3D, it had all these special effects, I feel like people kept saying it. And I'm sure that it had a lot of meaning and everything, but I felt like The Hurt Locker, it went deeper than that.
And it's a modern conflict, whereas Avatar is a futuristic world. Hurt Locker is Iraq now.
Yeah, see,
Yes.
that's why I was like,
Touching.
maybe that's the reason why, because it touches a lot more. It's like more home base, and while a lot of people that did see it were really touched by it, but people that watched Avatar might have been like, oh, that was a good movie, but
I liked Avatar though because it took you away from all the problems in reality, and I wanted to see it the second I saw it in previews. It's like it's just a great modern example of
I was like,
it was like a million different.
I wasn't
Cinderella
feeling the blue
stories
people.
and-
Yeah, I was like, this is everyone's been talking about this movie. Everyone's gonna see it. I do not want to be in that line. And then I was there a week later. But
It was so worth it though.
Yeah, I like the fact that this was the first woman director. And I also like the fact that she was married to James Cameron. Well, they were their exes, but I just think that makes it a little.
they're very
I
each other,
think, because when they were on the red carpet, people were kind of, when they were being interviewed, people were kind of alluding to the fact. So how is it going up against your ex? And it's just because no one really, because obviously it was between those two, and I feel like most people thought Avatar was just going to take the whole thing. But
it was surprising, and she won Best Director and Best Picture.
Yeah.
She beat him twice. She definitely hit a home run, and he struck out.
Yeah. That's like it right there,
a lot of and I know she was the first woman director, but also the first black director was up with
nominated.
Precious.
Right.
Yeah. So if he had won, it would have been the first African American director.
So
Things are changing.
it's like, good for her. She had a good night.
Yeah.
Now, what did you think of the overall show? Was it boring? Was it entertaining?
I thought it was pretty entertaining. I love Steve Martin and Alec Baldwin.
No, I thought they were
so
great together.
funny.
I thought that they did really well. I do say the best presenter, of course. I thought Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
I thought that was hilarious when he
It was
came out
so
there.
funny with Steve and Alec and sharing the Snuggie.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And then what about the Paranormal Activity parody that they did? I thought that was good. I thought that was good too. I do have to say, I felt like the presenters, I guess they tried to get a wide range of people, so they decided to call Miley Cyrus. I still don't understand that, but that's okay.
Obviously, she did the Hannah Montana movie. She deserves to be at the Oscars. So
Kristen Stewart, how she decided to cough in the middle of her presentation. She's so
A lot-
awkward.
No, she
A lot
is.
of the presenters were really stumbling reading the teleprompter.
No,
I was like, you
I
guys
agree.
need some practice reading the
Like,
teleprompter.
Cameron Diaz, I was kind of shocked that she actually,
I thought
was
she was
like, I'm
joking.
sorry. I thought she was too. I thought
she?
I thought it was going to be part of it, but no, she messed up.
Really?
Yeah, and like I can understand messing up, but it happened a couple times.
Yeah,
with a
to
couple
a lot of
presenters.
Maybe it was the teleprompter.
Maybe
You know?
they did a
Maybe it was
rehearsal, like a
teleprompter.
rehearsal Oscars before they did it. And didn't you ever notice you don't know if the presenter's gonna crack a joke? Like when Ryan Reynolds was like speaking, it's like, okay, here comes a joke.
No.
It's a build up. I was
Yeah.
like, they need to stop having so many funny people present awards.
Right, because you get used to them. They start off serious and they all of a sudden they make this joke. But
all right. Well, what about Ben Stiller?
Ben Stiller.
I mean, I thought he was pretty funny.
Definitely the tail with the fishing.
I thought he was hilarious. I mean, he was the perfect person to have on there because I love the fact he was so
staring at
serious. He was so serious in that costume because if I had been in that costume, I would have been dying laughing. I was so fun. I thought he did good.
Now, for you ladies who saw Avatar, could you understand the language? Did you feel?
We got
I felt it.
You knew what he was saying.
I was conversing with him in my head.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. But thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Everyone have a great night and a great spring break.